Hi, everyone, and welcome to Chill Talk English. I'm Henry.
And I'm Emma. Today, we're talking about something that can make or break your travel experience.
Airports can be overwhelming, especially when you don't speak the language fluently.
I remember my first solo trip to Paris. I got completely turned around at the airport.
Oh no, what happened?
I couldn't find my gate number anywhere. I walked in circles for 45 minutes before a kind stranger helped me.
I had a similar experience flying to Thailand. The security process was like a maze.
It's scary when you don't know what to say or where to go in a busy airport.
That's why today we're going to help you with essential airport English phrases.
These phrases will transform your travel experience from stressful to smooth.
So why should you listen to today's episode? First, you'll feel much more confident navigating airports.
Second, you'll learn practical phrases you can use immediately.
And third, you'll be ready for real conversations with airport staff worldwide.
These phrases work in any airport, anywhere in the world.
Learning English is like assembling a puzzle, one phrase at a time.
Today, we're adding important airport puzzle pieces to your language collection.
With these phrases, you can go from confused to completely in control. I remember when I was 19, I flew to Australia by myself. I was terrified of the language barrier.
Oh no! Did you know how to handle check-in?
Not at all. I just nodded and smiled through everything. It worked, but I was sweating.
That's why learning airport English is crucial, even for young travelers.
Now I can help others who feel lost in airports.
I had a friend who missed her connecting flight because she didn't understand the announcement.
Was that difficult for her?
Very stressful. She didn't know how to ask for help. It cost her extra money and time.
That's exactly why we're creating this episode, to help travelers like her.
Today, we'll cover 4 essential airport situations.
First, we'll master check-in conversations.
Second, we'll tackle security questions smoothly.
Third, we'll learn gate-finding phrases.
And finally, we'll practice boarding conversations.
Each section will have guided practice, realistic dialogues, engaging stories, and pronunciation help.
We'll make it fun and practical so you can use these phrases right away.
At the end, we have a quick quiz to test your progress.
Plus, we'll give you a fun challenge to practice what you've learned.
Make sure to listen carefully for our quick quiz at the end.
It's a great way to see how much you've improved.
You might be surprised at how many phrases you remember.
It's like a game to test your new skills.
If you enjoy today's episode, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe.
That helps more people find Chill Talk English and learn with us.
Share this episode with friends who love to travel too.
Let's jump into our first scene.
Scene 1. Check-in counter conversations.
Welcome to our first scene. We're at the airline check-in desk.
Let's learn key phrases for checking in without stress.
First, the airline agent might say,
Good morning. May I see your passport and ticket?
you can reply.
Good morning. Here's my passport and ticket.
They might ask,
Do you have checked baggage?
you can say,
Yes, I have one bag to check.
or
No, just carry-on luggage.
they might ask,
Window or aisle seat?
you can reply,
Window seat, please.
or
Aisle is fine, thanks.
after checking in, they might say,
Here's your boarding pass. Gate 12.
you can reply.
Thank you very much.
Remember to smile and be clear with airline staff.
Excellent. These phrases will make check-in easy.
Let's practice with a realistic conversation. I'll be the passenger, and Emma will be the airline agent.
Good morning. May I see your passport and ticket?
Good morning. Here's my passport and ticket. Thank you. Do you have checked baggage today?
Yes, I have one bag to check.
Could you place it on the scale, please?
Sure, here it is.
Perfect. It's within the weight limit. Window or aisle seat?
Window seat, please.
Great. Do you have carry-on luggage?
Yes, just this backpack.
Your boarding pass is ready. Gate 12, boarding at 9:30.
Thank you. How long is the flight?
About 7 hours. Meals will be served on board.
Wonderful. I appreciate your help.
You're welcome. Have a safe flight.
Great practice. Let's move on to our story.
Our story today is Sarah's first international flight.
Sarah stood nervously at the check-in counter, her hands trembling slightly. It was her very first international trip alone, and she wasn't sure what to expect.
The airline agent smiled warmly at her. "Good morning. May I see your passport and ticket?" she asked kindly.
Sarah's heart raced as she fumbled in her bag. "Good morning," she said nervously. "I think I have them somewhere."
The agent waited patiently as Sarah searched frantically. "I'm sorry," Sarah said, blushing. "I can't find my ticket right now."
"No problem," the agent reassured her. "Take your time. Do you have checked baggage?"
"Yes, I have one bag to check," Sarah replied, finally finding her documents. She handed them over with relief.
The agent checked her information and asked, "Window or aisle seat?"
Sarah thought about it for a moment. "Window seat, please," she decided, imagining the view from above the clouds.
"Perfect," the agent smiled, printing her boarding pass. "Here's your boarding pass, gate 12.
Sarah held the boarding pass carefully, feeling proud of herself. "Thank you very much," she said with a genuine smile.
As Sarah walked away, she felt her anxiety melt away. She had successfully checked in for her first international flight.
Did you notice the phrases passport and ticket, checked baggage, and window seat? Try to remember how they were used.
Great listening. Now, let's practice saying these phrases together. It's time for shadowing practice.
Shadowing practice. Your turn. I'll say a phrase, and you repeat after me. Copy my pronunciation and intonation.
Good morning. May I see your passport and ticket?
Good morning. Here's my passport and ticket.
Do you have checked baggage?
Yes, I have one bag to check.
Window or aisle seat?
Window seat, please.
Here's your boarding pass, gate 12.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Excellent work. Say it with confidence when you practice these phrases. Confidence makes communication easier.
Great job. When you practice, imagine you're really at the check-in counter. This will help you remember the phrases better.
Scene 2. Security check conversations.
Welcome to our second scene. We're at the security checkpoint now.
Let's learn helpful phrases for going through security without confusion.
First, the security officer might say,
Please remove shoes and belt.
you can reply.
Okay, I'm taking them off.
They might ask.
Any liquids in your bag?
You can say.
Yes, I have a water bottle.
Or,
No liquids here.
they might point to something and ask.
Is this your laptop?
You can reply.
Yes, this is my laptop.
After the check, they might say.
You can go through now.
You can say.
Thank you.
Stay calm and follow instructions at security.
Excellent. These phrases will help you move through security easily.
Let's practice with a realistic conversation. I'll be the passenger, and Emma will be the security officer.
Please remove shoes and belt. Okay, I'm taking them off.
Any liquids in your bag?
Yes, I have a water bottle.
You'll need to put that in a separate bin.
Oh, I see. I'll do that now.
Is this your laptop?
Yes, this is my laptop.
Please place it in a separate bin too.
Sure, here it is.
You can go through now.
Thank you.
Have a nice flight.
Great practice. Now let's hear our story.
Our story today is Tom's security adventure.
Tom stood in the security line, feeling overwhelmed. It was his first time flying alone, and he wasn't sure what to expect.
When it was Tom's turn, the security officer pointed to his shoes. Please remove shoes and belt, she said firmly.
Tom fumbled with his belt, his fingers shaking slightly. Okay, I'm taking them off, he said, trying to sound calm.
The officer gestured to his backpack. Any liquids in your bag?
Yes, I have a water bottle, Tom admitted, feeling embarrassed.
You'll need to put that in a separate bin, the officer explained, pointing to the trays.
Tom quickly placed his water bottle in a bin and put his laptop in another one. Is this your laptop?
Yes, this is my laptop, Tom confirmed, watching as it went through the scanner.
The officer examined the screen and waved Tom through. "You can go through now," she said with a small smile.
Tom picked up his belongings and put his shoes back on. "Thank you," he said, relieved that security was over.
As Tom walked away, he felt proud. He had successfully navigated security all by himself.
Did you notice the phrases, "Please remove shoes and belt," "Any liquids in your bag," and "You can go through now"? Try to remember how they were used.
Great listening. Now, let's practice saying these phrases together. It's time for shadowing practice.
Shadowing practice. Your turn. I'll say each phrase and you copy me. Focus on the rhythm and tone.
Please remove shoes and belt.
Okay, I'm taking them off.
Any liquids in your bag?
Yes, I have a water bottle.
You'll need to put that in a separate bin.
Oh, I see. I'll do that now.
Is this your laptop?
Yes, this is my laptop.
Please place it in a separate bin too.
Sure, here it is.
You can go through now.
Thank you.
Excellent work. Record yourself saying these phrases and listen back. It's a great way to improve your pronunciation.
Great job. Imagine you're really at the security checkpoint. This will help you remember the phrases better.
Scene 3. Gate Finding Conversations.
Welcome to our third scene. We're looking for our boarding gate now.
Let's learn useful phrases for finding your gate without getting lost.
First, you might ask an airport staff member.
"Excuse me, where is gate 12?
They might reply.
Gate 12 is that way, past the shops.
If you need help, you can say.
I can't find my gate.
They might help by saying.
Let me check your boarding pass.
If you're lost, you can ask.
Could you show me the way?
They might say.
Sure, follow me.
If you want to know when boarding starts, you can ask.
When does boarding start?
They might reply.
Boarding starts at 9:30.
Be polite when asking for directions.
Excellent. These phrases will help you find your gate quickly.
Let's practice with a realistic conversation. I'll be the passenger, and Emma will be an airport staff member. Excuse me, where is gate 12?
Gate 12 is that way, past the shops.
I can't find my gate.
Let me check your boarding pass.
Thank you, here it is.
Gate 12 is on the second floor, near the restaurant.
Could you show me the way?
Sure, follow me.
When does boarding start?
Boarding starts at 9:30.
Thank you for your help.
You're welcome. Have a nice flight. Great practice. Now let's hear our story.
Our story today is Carlos's gate search.
Carlos hurried through the busy airport, his boarding pass clutched tightly in his hand. He was running late and couldn't find his gate anywhere.
He looked up at the departure board, but the numbers swam before his eyes. Gate 12 seemed to be hiding from him.
Feeling frustrated, Carlos approached an airport staff member. "Excuse me," he said, trying to sound calm. "Where is gate 12?
The staff member pointed down the corridor. Gate 12 is that way, past the shops, she explained kindly.
Carlos thanked her and walked in the direction she indicated, but the corridor seemed to stretch on forever.
After wandering for several minutes, Carlos realized he was lost again. I can't find my gate, he said to himself, his voice filled with worry.
A different staff member noticed his confused expression and approached him. "Is everything all right?" she asked, gently.
I'm looking for gate 12, Carlos admitted, showing her his boarding pass. I think I'm lost.
The staff member examined the pass and smiled. "Gate 12 is on the second floor, near the restaurant," she said. "Would you like me to show you the way?"
Yes, please, Carlos replied gratefully. Could you show me the way?
"Of course," the staff member said, leading him to the elevator. "When does boarding start for your flight?"
I'm not sure, Carlos said, relieved to have help. When does boarding start?
"Boarding starts at 9:30, she informed him as they walked. "You have plenty of time."
As they reached the second floor, Carlos saw the sign for gate 12. Thank you so much for your help, he said, feeling relieved.
"You're welcome," the staff member smiled. "Have a nice flight."
Did you notice the phrases, "Excuse me, where is gate 12? I can't find my gate," and "Could you show me the way?"
Great listening! Now let's practice saying these phrases together. It's time for shadowing practice.
Shadowing practice. Your turn. I'll say each phrase and you copy me. Focus on the rhythm and tone.
Excuse me, where is gate 12?
Gate 12 is that way, past the shops.
I can't find my gate.
Let me check your boarding pass.
Thank you, here it is. Gate 12 is on the second floor near the restaurant.
Could you show me the way?
Sure, follow me.
When does boarding start?
Boarding starts at 9:30.
Thank you for your help.
You're welcome. Have a nice flight.
You're doing great. Try to imagine you're really talking to an airport staff member. This will help you remember the phrases better.
Excellent work. Say it with confidence when you practice these phrases. Confidence makes communication easier. Scene 4. Boarding conversations.
Welcome to our fourth and final scene. We're ready to board the plane now.
Let's learn useful phrases for when you board the aircraft.
First, the flight attendant might say,
Boarding pass, please.
you can reply.
Here's my boarding pass.
They might ask,
Carry-on luggage?
you can say,
Yes, this is my carry-on.
or
No carry-on.
they might show you to your seat.
Your seat is 12A on the left.
You can reply.
Thank you.
If you need help with luggage, you can say.
Could you help me with my bag, please?
They might reply.
Of course, I'll help you.
Be polite and patient when boarding.
Excellent. These phrases will help you board smoothly.
Let's practice with a realistic conversation. I'll be the passenger and Emma will be the flight attendant. Boarding pass, please.
Here's my boarding pass.
Carry-on luggage?
Yes, this is my carry-on.
Please place it in the overhead compartment.
Could you help me with my bag, please?
Of course, I'll help you. Your seat is 12A on the left.
Thank you.
Welcome aboard. Have a nice flight.
Great practice. Now let's hear our story.
Our story today is Lisa's boarding experience.
Lisa stood in the boarding line, her heart beating with excitement. She was finally going to visit her cousin in another country for the first time.
When it was her turn, a friendly flight attendant smiled at her and extended her hand. Boarding pass, please, she said warmly.
Lisa handed over her boarding pass, feeling a mix of nerves and excitement. Here's my boarding pass, she said, trying to sound calm.
The flight attendant glanced at it and gestured to Lisa's backpack. Carry-on luggage?
Yes, this is my carry-on, Lisa replied, lifting her backpack slightly.
Please place it in the overhead compartment, the flight attendant instructed. Your seat is 12A on the left.
Lisa looked up at the plane, feeling a bit intimidated by its size. Could you help me with my bag, please? She asked hesitantly.
Of course, I'll help you, the flight attendant said kindly, taking Lisa's backpack and placing it safely in the overhead compartment.
Thank you, Lisa said gratefully, following the flight attendant down the narrow aisle.
As Lisa found her seat, she felt a sense of accomplishment. She had successfully navigated the airport and was now ready for her adventure.
The flight attendant smiled at her one last time. Welcome aboard. Have a nice flight.
Lisa settled into her seat, looking out the window as the plane began to move. She couldn't wait to take off and start her journey.
Did you notice the phrases, boarding pass, please? Carry-on luggage? And, could you help me with my bag, please? Try to remember how they were used.
Great listening. Now, let's practice saying these phrases together. It's time for shadowing practice.
Shadowing practice. Your turn. I'll say each phrase and you copy me. Focus on the rhythm and tone.
Boarding pass, please.
Here's my boarding pass.
Carry-on luggage?
Yes, this is my carry-on.
Please place it in the overhead compartment.
Could you help me with my bag, please?
Of course, I'll help you. Your seat is 12A on the left.
Thank you.
Welcome aboard. Have a nice flight.
Excellent work. When you practice these phrases, think about how you would feel boarding a plane. This will help you remember them better.
Great job. Imagine you're talking to a real flight attendant. This will make the practice more realistic and effective.
Now, let's go over some important words and phrases from today's lesson.
Boarding pass, your ticket to get on the plane. Example, I need my boarding pass to enter the gate area.
Checked baggage, bags you give to the airline to put in the plane. Example, I have 2 bags to check.
Carry-on luggage, bags you keep with you on the plane. Example, my carry-on bag fits under the seat.
Gate, the area where you wait before boarding the plane. Example, my flight is boarding at gate 12.
Security check, the area where you check your bags and walk through a scanner. Example, I need to go through the security check.
Now, let's test your understanding with a quick quiz.
We'll ask you some questions about real travel situations. Listen carefully and choose the best answer. Check if your answer is correct with the answers given in the comments section. Ready? Let's start.
Question 1. What do you say when you want to know where your gate is?
Options. A. Where is the bus stop?
B. Excuse me, where is gate 12?
C. When does the flight leave?
Question 2. How do you ask for help with your luggage?
Options. A. I need help.
B. Could you help me with my bag, please?
C. This bag is heavy.
Question 3. What do you say when the security officer asks about liquids?
Options. A. I have water.
B. Yes, I have a water bottle.
C. I need a bag for liquids.
Question 4. How do you respond when asked for your boarding pass?
Options. A. Here is my ticket.
B. Boarding pass, please.
C. Here's my boarding pass.
Question 5. What do you say when you want to know when boarding starts?
Options. A. When does the plane leave?
B. When does boarding start?
C. What time is it?
Great work, everyone! Let's quickly recap what we learned today.
Wow, what a journey we've had. From check-in to boarding, we've learned so many useful airport phrases.
That's right. Now you know how to check in, go through security, find your gate, and board with confidence.
We practiced with dialogues, stories, and shadowing to help you use these phrases in real situations.
Remember, learning English is like building a bridge, one phrase at a time. And today, we built a strong airport language bridge.
Next time you're at an airport, you'll feel prepared and confident.
Thanks for joining us on this episode of Chill Talk English. Keep practicing, keep learning, and get ready for smooth travels.
Before we finish, we have a listener challenge for you.
We want you to post a short comment using 2 airport phrases you learned today. For example, excuse me, where is gate 12? Thank you for your help.
It's a fun way to practice what you've learned and share with other travelers.
Let's quickly recap the key phrases we learned. For check-in, good morning, here's my passport and ticket.
For security, any liquids in your bag?
For finding gates, excuse me, where is gate 12?
For boarding, here's my boarding pass. Thank you.
These phrases will help you navigate any airport with ease.
Thanks for joining us today on Chill Talk English. We hope you found these airport phrases helpful.
If you enjoyed this episode, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel.
Share this episode with friends who love to travel and learn English.
Next time, we'll be talking about English for hotel stays.
Until then, keep practicing your English every day. Remember, small steps lead to big progress.
Goodbye, everyone, and have wonderful travels.